kind of look like me, but I got a question, cuz. How do I get a famous girl pregnant, cuz?
Hey, you gotta keep it P, man.
Keep it P.
Keep it P, I ain't gonna lie.
That's all I gotta do.
Get your Ricky. Wait, Ty!
Say what now? Not Storm Reid clowning Skai Jackson after her deadbeat baby daddy, Yerky Yerky, just threw her under the bus in his murder trial. If you thought Skai was catching a break anytime soon, then girl, I have news for you. To make matters even worse, Skai is on TikTok Live begging streamers for money because she doesn't have any to take care of her son. And guess what? No one feels bad for her. And yes, that includes her longtime enemy, Storm Reid. Now, I won't be surprised if y'all are shocked to find out that Skai and Storm are beefing because, I mean, what kind of person do you have to have beef with Storm Reid of all people? The bad baby beef made sense because, honestly, she's a mess too. But girl, you can leave it to Skai to find a problem with Storm and start beefing with her. Their beef actually started in 2023, when Storm posted pictures of herself on Instagram in a red wig. But just a few hours after Storm's posts, Skai entered into the chat and started being messy by posting a throwback photo of her also rocking the same style as Storm, with the caption, "Throwback to February, trendsetter." Basically, she was making Storm know that she wasn't gagging anyone, and that she had been there, done that. Now, we all know that Storm doesn't usually respond to the foolishness, but Skai was clearly trying it, and Storm wanted her to know that yes, she might be quiet, but it doesn't mean she's the one to play these internet games with. She posted a photo of a girl from Pinterest rocking the same hairstyle she had on and captioned it, "The Inspiration." And people don't know this, but this wasn't the first time Skai tried to start some mess like this online with Storm. Back in 2020, Storm posted photos of herself modeling in Beyoncé's Ivy Park collection, looking really pretty. Still, for some reason, it had both Skai and her mama Punani pressed, and they immediately started with the foolishness. Skai's mama immediately hopped on Instagram and posted a cryptic message. But if Skai took a picture like that, even at 18, y'all would be on her case. So, from the looks of it, it sounds like Skai and her mama have had a lot to say about Storm for a while, and they used this moment to get it off their chest. Because why else will you attack this girl just because the internet still sees your daughter as a little old Zuri? How on earth is that Storm's fault? Girl, bye. Anyway, things got even worse for Skai when Storm got nominated for an Emmy Award for her role in the HBO Max hit show, The Last of Us. A lot of people believe this is why Skai tried to come for Storm. Skai has not been able to book any major show since Jessie in 2014. Meanwhile, Storm is out here getting booked for major shows and bagging herself an Emmy nomination, even though she's younger than Skai. And guess what? Storm actually won her Emmy nomination. People took to social media to drag Skai. Like this person who said, "Storm Reid is booked and busy. Skai Jackson is fuming because she literally has no career and the only way she's talked about is when she's creating drama." Another person also jumped in and said, "Storm Reid is getting nominated for an Emmy, while Skai Jackson is creating fake beef on social media." I have to laugh. Anyway, it looks like their beef is still far from over. Because word on the street is, Storm made some slick comments to Skai concerning the recent legal troubles of her baby daddy, Yerky Yerky. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably heard this deadbeat. It turned out that even before Skai successfully allowed him to ruin her life, he was in juvie, had been arrested 35 times with 9 convictions, and already has a bunch of kids he barely takes care of by other women. But this wasn't even the last of it. Basically, he's a bum. Skai knew he was a bum and still let him crack her raw, got pregnant by him, and decided to keep the baby. There were many opportunities here for her to do better, and she constantly chose Yerky Yerky over her future. To make matters even worse, while she was pregnant, he was putting his hands on her and allegedly even attacked her mama once. There was even an incident where they were caught fighting in public, and the police had to step in.
Boy, you need to stop doing that, girl. Like, bro, y'all talking about doing it. Like, what? I ain't do shit. Man, I'm single. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Baby girl, you ain't know I'm good for domestic violence. On life. We'll both go to jail. On each other. Smile in my mugshot.
And if this wasn't bad enough, he also made several posts saying that he hates her and that he was mad at himself for getting her pregnant. He even went so far as to diss the late Cameron Boyce. He said, "On WAP, I'm salty I got this dumb, Disney Channel B pregnant. I hate this girl." But when people brought this up, Skai and her mama were trying to save face by lying that he had been hacked, only for him to go live right after to confirm that he had been putting his hands on them. "You can't make this up." She said, "His page was hacked. He never said this. End of story." Her mama also left this comment that said, "He never said this. Stop being messy."
Hey, bro. That in this wood right here, man. Stop comparing me to a dead. Is y'all cool? Like, what the is y'all cool? Y'all keep on comparing me to a dead. Put him in a bowl. I'm about shooting taller nigga.
And the crazy thing is, right after he made these nasty comments, he was arrested while he was on Facebook Live. It turns out he violated his probation, and the cops used his Facebook Live to track his location. But this wasn't the last time he got arrested, because just a few days ago, he was arrested again. And this time it was for something way more serious than robbery. According to reports, he has been sentenced to 26 years after being found guilty on 3 aggravated robberies and an additional murder charge. The details about this arrest are still very shallow, but it doesn't look like Yerky is getting out of this. And as for Skai, she's over there on TikTok begging folks for money. Just recently, while she was on live, DDG saw her begging for some money and sent her thousands of dollars worth of TikTok gifts.
Oh, well, thank you for the whale. I appreciate it.
Skai is clearly going through it, and this mess with Yerky Yerky only seems to make it worse. But at the end of the day, this is the man she chose, and she'll have to deal with it. One person said, "I hope she doesn't run to the next YN. Sis, please sit down. You got supporters out here wishing you the best and not putting you down." Another person said, "That's her man right there? That's who she let impregnate her?" But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Skai getting clowned for getting pregnant by Yerky? And do you really believe he is trying to throw her under the bus? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.